Nerdbox.
I am inevitable.
I'm going to do something a little different because we're talking about honorable mentions. I want to mention my honorable mention. I have two right now, and then I'll go into my number one if that's okay.
Sure.
Because I don't think you're going to remember one of them, and it kind of piggybacks on one of Ed's. So the first honorable mention was off of a toy, or off of a cartoon back in the 90s called Exo Squad. Do you guys remember that at all?
Yeah.
Ed's on his head. Exo Squad was a really sort of throwaway kind of G.I. Joe-esque show in the 90s that was about like these Marines, these soldiers that had these special suits that were a lot like the loader from Alien. They were inspired by Ripley's Aliens, yellow thing that she killed the Queen with. And it was this line of all these soldiers that you would get the toy and it would come with the soldier and they would come with their exo suit or whatever you want to call it. And each one did a different thing. Don't ask me their names. I don't remember their names. But like one, it was like a secondary character, but he had like a grappling hook. So you would shoot it and it would have a string and you could it actually back in those days when like the weapons on toys like actually went somewhere. You know what I mean? You could maybe do something with that. And then the other side was like a Gatling gun on his other arm. So you would twist the back and would just 6 missiles would come out and they were a lot of fun. So that was the one. The second honorable mention, this is so stupid. McDonald's had a Super Mario Brothers series of toys back in the 90s. And I fucking loved them. And I wish I could find the Goomba from that series again because it was awesome. It was dumb. It was a little Goomba and it had like a suction cup on his chin and you would press him down and it would give it like a second. It would go, and it would like jump. I think Princess Toadstool was like on a wind up cloud or something like that. And she would like just go in circles and shit. So that was my other, honorable mention.
Now, Ed, you had an honorable mention. So you want to close us out?
Yeah. I was gonna bring up Beast Wars.
Ooh.
It was probably like the last big toy line. Big toy line. The last toy line I was into as a kid. Like before you had Power Rangers, but Beast Wars was so freaking cool.
It was.
Like the way they transformed all of the like this guy, he has like 14 accessories or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Missiles coming out everywhere. I remember watching that show because it was like this horrible 3D thing that,
it's still
like
good
now.
Yeah.
I mean, back then it was okay. And the story, I seem to really like the story as a kid. But I kept thinking like, isn't this like Transformers?
Yeah, I remember
I kept thinking that, and I remember like watching the show, really liking it, and wanting to play it, with toys. So I actually got my Grimlock, my G2 Grimlock, and like some other Transformers toys, and I was playing. But they're animals; they're supposed to be animals. I only have this guy. So then I ended up buying, Dinobot and a couple of them, and actually I got like a ton. I think I got like 20 in the end. But I sold them all for nothing. So, now I'm slowly like getting newer ones and it's actually an okay collection, but, there's still so many, I had as a kid that I haven't been able to add to the collection yet. So, yeah, I mean, that was one you already, spoke about it. So like, I don't know why I forgot to put it in front of the number one spot thing.
That's all right. I think Charlie kind of sprung a surprise on us with that, his honorable mentions.